Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about 4 mysterious places of the world. 1. Angkor Wat is a huge temple complex in Siem Reap, Cambodia, built by the Khmer Empire in the 12th century. Influenced by Hinduism and Buddhism, Angkor Wat is one of the world's most important cultural heritages in terms of architecture, art and religion. The mysteries of Angkor Wat are intriguing in both historical and mystical aspects. One of the mysteries of Angkor Wat is why the temple faces west. Most Khmer temples face east, but Angkor Wat faces west. This can be interpreted that the temple is a memorial for the dead and that the Hindu god Vishnu is associated with the west. Also, Angkor Wat faces west, which allows the silhouette of the temple to shine with sunlight at sunrise. This gives the temple a mystical atmosphere. Another of the mysteries of Angkor Wat is how the temple was built. The stone blocks that make up the temple weigh about 1.5 tons each and were brought from a quarry about 50 kilometers away. It is not known exactly how the stone blocks were transported and how they were joined together. Some researchers suggest that the stone blocks were raised by bamboo scaffolding and placed only by compression, without the use of gravity-defying mortar. Another of the mysteries of Angkor Wat is the reliefs on the walls of the temple. The reliefs consist of thousands of half-reliefs depicting scenes from Hindu mythology, animal and human figures, abstract motifs. Some of the reliefs depict historical events. For example, the relief on the south wall shows the army of the Khmer king Suryavarman II. The detailed and realistic depictions of the relief show the mastery of Khmer art. The mysteries of Angkor Wat are not limited to these. There are many more secrets waiting to be discovered in and around the temple. 2. Chichen Itza is an ancient city on the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, bearing traces of the Mayan and Toltec civilizations. It was probably the religious center of Yucatan for a period. In 2007, it was named one of the new 7 wonders of the world. Chichen Itza's most famous structure is the pyramid known as the Temple of Kukulcan or El Castillo. This pyramid is designed like an astronomical calendar. There are 91 steps on each face and an altar at the top of the pyramid. In total, 365 steps correspond to the number of days in a year. In addition, in spring and autumn, with the light from the sun, the shadow of the two-headed snake is formed. This snake symbolizes Kukulcan, the feathered snake god of the Mayans. Chichen Itza also has an observatory, a temple of warriors, a ball game field, an administrative palace and various temples. Besides these, water-filled caves called cenotes also attract attention. These cenotes are an important source of water for the Mayans and the home of Chak, the god of rain. In some cenotes, skeletons and valuables of human sacrifices were found. 3. Machu Picchu is an ancient city at the summit of the Andes Mountains in Peru, one of the most important legacies of the Inca civilization. There are many questions and debates about the foundation, function and abandonment of Machu Picchu. History of Machu Picchu: it is not known for certain when and by whom Machu Picchu was built. However, according to the generally accepted view, the city was built by the Inca Emperor Pachacutec Yupanqui in the mid-15th century. Pachacutec was a ruler who greatly expanded the Inca Empire and introduced reforms. Machu Picchu may have served as his religious, political and administrative center. Machu Picchu is located at an altitude of 2,430 meters above the Urubamba Valley, about 80 km northwest of the Inca capital Cusco. The city was built in mountainous and forested terrain and was not recognized by the Spanish invaders. Therefore, the city has survived to the present day without being looted and destroyed. It is also not known exactly why Machu Picchu was abandoned. Some researchers suggest that with the arrival of the Spanish in the early 16th century, the Inca people died of smallpox or fled to other places. Others claim that the city was already abandoned or depopulated before the invasion. The name of Machu Picchu at that time is also unknown. The city was named after a nearby mountain peak. Machu Picchu means Old Peak in Quechua. The rediscovery of Machu Picchu was carried out in 1911 by the American historian and explorer Hiram Bingham. Bingham found Machu Picchu with the help of a local farmer during a trip to the ancient Inca capital of Cusco. Bingham drew international attention to Machu Picchu and organized major excavations in 1912 to uncover the entire city. There are rumors that others discovered Machu Picchu before Bingham, but these have not been proven. In 1983, UNESCO inscribed the site as a World Heritage Site. The city has been described by UNESCO as an absolute masterpiece of architecture and a unique witness to the Inca civilization. The architecture of Machu Picchu is made up of stone structures spread over an area of about 200 hectares and connected by a system of more than 200 staircases. The city is divided into two main parts, the agricultural zone and the urban zone. The agricultural zone consists of terraces used to supply the city with food. The terraces were built with a special system to prevent soil erosion and ensure water management. The urban zone, on the other hand, consists of temples, palaces, warehouses, workshops, squares, and residences. In this region, stonework, one of the most important features of Inca architecture, can be seen. The Incas fit the stones together so skillfully that even a knife cannot fit between them. The most important structure of Machu Picchu is the Temple of the Sun. This temple is dedicated to the sun, the supreme god of the Inca. The temple consists of a semicircular wall and a room with 3 windows inside. One of the windows is designed to let in sunlight during the winter solstice. Below the temple is a room called the Royal Tomb. In this room, it is believed that the mummies of the Inca kings are kept. The other important structure of Machu Picchu is the Temple of the 3 Windows. This temple is located opposite the main square of the urban area. The temple consists of a wall with 3 large windows, which are thought to represent the 3 layers of the Inca world: underground, earth, and sky. Next to the temple is a stone monument called Intihuatana. This monument functioned as a kind of sundial used to track the orbit of the sun. Culture of Machu Picchu. Little is known about the culture of Machu Picchu. However, some inferences can be drawn from the architecture of the city and the objects found. It is understood that Machu Picchu was both a religious and administrative center. The temples and ceremonial areas in the city reflect the Incas' belief in the sun, moon, stars, and nature. In addition, the gold and silverware, fabrics, ceramics, and musical instruments found in the city show the art and craft skills of the Incas. There is also no exact information about the population of Machu Picchu. However, researchers estimate that the city has a population ranging from about 500 to 1,000 people. The majority of the inhabitants of the city are nobles or priests, and their entry and exit to and from the city is strictly controlled. Little is known about the daily life of the inhabitants of the city. However, it is thought that they were engaged in agricultural activities, religious ceremonies, and handicrafts. 4. Easter Island is a volcanic island in the Southeast Pacific Ocean. The island is a small community of about 1–200 people. Easter Island is one of the most mysterious places in the world. There are hundreds of large stone statues on the island. These statues are called moai. Moai statues were made by a Polynesian people about 1–200–500 years ago. It is still not known exactly how and why the moai statues were made. Moai statues are about 12–20 meters high. The weight of the statues varies between 10–80 tons. Moai statues are made of volcanic rocks. Most of the statues were extracted from quarries located in the interior of the island. It is thought that the statues were then transported and erected on the shores of the island. It is still not known exactly how the moai statues were transported. Some researchers believe that the statues were dragged on wooden blocks. Other researchers believe that the statues were pulled by ropes. The erection of moai statues is also a very difficult task. It is thought that the statues were erected on the steep slopes of the island. The purpose of the moai statues is still unknown. Some researchers believe that moai statues represent the spirits of their ancestors. Other researchers believe that moai statues have a religious significance. The purpose of the moai statues is still a mystery. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Thanks again for watching.